Good morning, everybody. Who am I? I'm Ed Parcaut.
You're Mike Kelly
And
today.
with
Oh,
Mike
God,
Kelly.
that'd be weird.
Yeah, that's trading places. We don't need that shit.
No.
All right, you got your hat on. You're ready to go.
You can leave your hat on.
All right, we're finally here today. Just traffic between the studio, I guess, was really bad this morning.
It was one dude texting. Believe me, I blew my horn. But texted through a whole light.
A whole light, huh?
A whole light.
And he didn't wake up to get moving.
No, and then it went red, and he just sat there. Come on.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Well,
all right. So there's a lot of news today.
Let's hear it.
But the one thing that really irritated. Did you hear about this? I'm gonna add this to stage. Did you hear about that iconic picture? What the VA tried to do?
No.
All right. So and it wasn't the head of the VA. It's basically VA reverses ban on iconic picture, the World War II kiss photo from medical sites. So somebody, what's her name?
Somebody has a problem with that?
Well, the ban was announced internally at a VA medical facilities late last month in a memo from Rima Ann Nelson, the Veterans Health Administration top operation officer. Employees were instructed to promptly remove any depictions of this famous photo and replace it with imagery deemed more appropriate. They think the photo, which depicts a non-consensual act, consensual is the word I was trying there.
Well, it looked like they were both in it.
Well, she didn't push him away,
right?
So she must have been okay with it. They both look decent, and who knows, back then was totally different than it is today, right? Today you can't even look at anybody and right. You're taking my clothes off. No, I'm not.
I heard they married and were married for 55 years before
really?
He passed away.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so they want to foster a more traumatic informed environment that promotes the psychology, safety of our employees.
Agree with
and
you,
veterans we deserve. Photos depicting VJ Day in the Times Square should be removed from all veterans health. Guess what? The head of it found this out and said, we're not doing that.
Yeah. And go away, bleeder.
Yeah. So it's not going away. This is ridiculous because you can't whitewash America. This is who we are. This is iconic. This is an amazing photo about what everybody's happy after the war has happened.
To ignore history is to never learn.
Well, I don't think people learn.
Well, I know they don't learn. Yeah. I mean, history repeats itself all the time.
Well, that's when they don't really look at things. So that was just my wokeness of the day comment, I guess. Okay. Yeah, being woke. Yeah. So don't be woke because you'll go broke.
You will.
Mortgage stocks and mortgage bonds are both higher at the start of the day because ADP report came out and there was an increase of 140,000 jobs created in the private sector in February, which was fewer than the expectations of 150,000, 10,000 less. The previous month's figure was revised higher from 107 to 111,000.
Yeah.
While the employment growth remained steady, pay gains for job changers accelerated for the first time in more than a year, rising to 7.6% from 7.2%. So it really didn't mean anything. But the biggest, if you look at leisure and hospitality, led with 41,000 new jobs. So I guess people are traveling again.
Yeah.
Construction added 28,000 trade jobs, and then utilities contributed to about 24,000.
Well, one of the big things in the leisure and hospitality is businesses are doing their meet and greets and their retreats and stuff like that more than they were in the last few years.
Okay.
They are.
Okay. I'll believe you. They're huge. So if you look at ADP versus BLS numbers, there's a huge disconnect between the two. It's important to note that BLS includes government jobs while ADP only shows private payrolls. So there's a difference because the government's always, we need to get bigger. How do we control you? Get bigger.
Yeah.
Additionally, ADP is showing real data, and the BLS numbers use a ton of estimates and modeling. So what does that mean? ADP is more accurate. Your JOLTS report that came out today, the job opening and labor turnover survey, the number of openings changed a little they said 8.9 million, but then I saw some other numbers at 8.863 million. I think they just rounded up.
If it's over, if it's over a 5, round it up.
Yeah. The number of quits increased in information sector. 23,000 people quit that sector. That has to do with AI and other stuff. But there was a decrease in real estate and rental and leasing. Only 16,000 people left last month.
In real estate,
renting and leasing, that whole sector. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can understand that, and that's probably going to grow. If this year continues like it has for the first 2 months. We're on our third month. We're nearing the end of this quarter,
and we're hardly anything. Because I had somebody tell me yesterday there are so many properties on the market. There's like one in every neighborhood.
Wait,
that was not an agent. It was a person who's thinking about buying again in 2 years. I helped him during the pandemic buy a place in Tahoe, and he's like, "Well, if I do this and I do that and I do this, can I?" And I'm like, "Okay, it's not going to work the same way." That was different. People are leaving the city now. People are coming back. Got a couple more things, then we can move on to your stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I said the same thing. I looked at, and Realtor.com in our area had like 400 and some houses for sell, but you figure a lot of those are not what people want to buy,
right?
Or they're really expensive homes.
So were you face to face with this person or just on the phone?
Just on the phone.
So he couldn't see your RCA dog, right?
Yeah.
What?
Most people going, what? What's an RCA dog, sir?
Yeah.
How do you,
it was
I
created around the time of that iconic picture.
Yeah. How do you tell you're a boomer without saying you're a boomer?
RCA dog.
ISM Services Report Index came out for February, fell to 52.6 from 53.4, which is just below estimates of 53. So yeah, it's just inflation component fell at a material point. So basically the inflation is like steady, right? It's not to where you want it. If it's above 50, it's a decline, and in the service sector is what we're still seeing overall.
Yeah.
Black Knight came out with their appreciation data. What do you think they said? Everything's down.
Everything's down.
Yeah. Values rose 0.2% in the month and remained up at 5.6% on a year-over-year basis.
So it's a wigwam and a teepee.
So
0.2.
Guess what? No bubble.
No bubble still.
But last week mortgage applications for purchases increased drastically, up almost 10%. And
that?
Year over year, they're up over 10%. So in 1 month, they went up 9.7 because nobody was doing anything the month before. So it was easy to go up in February.
Yeah.
But I missed the whole refinances increased by 8.1% from the previous week, and we're down 2% compared to year over year.
What they're doing is they're paying off their buy now, pay laters.
Yeah, exactly. I missed the thing, but later in the week we have initial jobless claims tomorrow, and the real BLS report comes out.
The real one,
yeah.
As opposed to this.
Well, we had JOLTS
almost
today. We had JOLTS today, not the BLS.
Did you vote yesterday?
Of course I did. Did you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Powell came out with some comments. And they were non-eventful.
What?
Yeah.
Was he talking about his food?
No, there's basically not saying anything there. But today they're going to look at what he actually says to the public, because to the reporters. That's what you got to keep your eye out for later in the day. Yeah. But overall, it was, like we said, they're going to be non-eventful for what he says, because he's going to watch what he says.
You mean they're getting smart?
No. Oh. All right. What do you got numbers for?
All of Stanislaus.
How many listings?
Do you want
how many
to
listings?
see it?
How many listings are through the?
And we were going through the roof.
Yeah, I'd like to see it because you don't have it set up to go up there.
No, I didn't, because I was late. I was so poorly late. Is that big enough? Can we make it bigger?
Yes.
Okay.
So active, there's 358 listings. Wow. So Realtor.com was wrong.
Well,
we've had closed so far for the year 463.
So it's 463. It's over a 5. Last week?
It could be. Is that last 500. Week or as of today?
That's as of today.
Wow.
So as of today, are we a full week into the quarter? What's today? The 6th?
No, yeah, we're close enough.
We're close enough.
Yeah. Well, these come out every Wednesday, right? Or when do they come out? End of the week?
I do this every Wednesday, okay. So it comes out when I do it.
Okay.
So 358 listings in all of Stanislaus County. That's not a lot.
No, that's through the roof, according to my guy.
Oh, wait. The roof is on fire. The ceiling can't hold us.
The roof is on fire. Keep going. I'm going to try to see how many weeks that is, because I didn't.
It's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9.
6. No, it's more than that. 7, 8, 9, 10. I lost my train of thought. My count. I can't count.
Uh-oh. So anyway, that's what's happening today, folks.
I mean, that's at least 10 weeks right? We got,
It's real
let's
close.
just say 4 weeks in each month, and or let's say 9 weeks in the last 2 months plus 1 week into this month. That's 10 weeks. That's hardly anything.
Kind of sounds like the jerk. You know, it feels like we've been dating longer than a month because the first day felt like 2 weeks.
All right, let's move on. Don't pick on me.
Don't pick on me.
So that's pretty much the news,
son.
Today.
This is shit. And this is Shinola.
The cans are exploding, sir.
He hates these cans.
Yeah.
Lots of open houses scheduled for this weekend already. I see people advertising.
Are you?
On the IGs, the Instagrams, the inner Googles.
Well, they're trying to get people interested. Because,
absolutely. And it's a smart thing to do.
Well, it's not funny, but there's houses that have been listed for a while, come back on, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, okay, we're going to look at it. And then now they have multiple offers on them.
Yeah, I was talking to an agent yesterday, and in the $925,000 price range, property had been on the market for a long time. She shows that her clients wait a day, decide to write it, and now there's 3 offers.
Moral of the story: don't wait.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Don't wait. And wrote a good offer, but another cash offer with no contingencies came in.
Cash.
I just can't believe it.
A third of all offers are cash. And I just want to throw this up here. Our Operation Firewalk that our Rotary is putting on April 12th and 13th for veterans. Please get the word out to all your veterans that you're connected to. We're looking for people to walk this. They can go to operationfirewalk.com, sign up. It's a dinner. It's a movie. No, it's not a movie. It's a dinner, and it's a whole production. And then we're going to walk at 7:30. And we got 2 days because we wanted to make sure we could get enough of the veterans in our area.
I'll have you know that when I was at Far West Pets, I promoted this for you.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And some people, you're doing training seminars with all the president-elects in our zone. No, not even zone. Northern California, basically, or the Northern Hemisphere. And people looked at me like, veterans, I want to talk to you later, so right. A lot of people talked to me. I gave them the website, and they were veterans, or they were the spouse of a veteran, and they were very excited.
There's also this happening, the wall in Merced from the 28th to the 31st, and it's the Veterans Memorial, the 3/4 size that's down there. So if you've never been to DC to see the actual Veterans Wall, there's that going on. Merced Rotary, Sunrise Merced Rotary.
Right.
You hear that? Sunrise? It seems like Sunrise are doing this stuff.
Does a lot of stuff.
So go down there, check it out. They're also looking for volunteers because they got to have it manned 24 hours a day.
The PE, the president-elect for Sunrise Merced Rotary, or Merced Sunrise Rotary, was there promoting that as well.
Yeah.
I wish I had flyers.
Well, you could have just by asking for them.
Oh, you said you were going to give me some, I swear.
You would. I left them on my table.
I left them in Modesto.
Yeah. Well, that's why operationfirewalk.com. Very simple.
Yeah.
You go to there. It takes you right to our website. The people that we're helping put it on is their Operation Do No Harm. And it's not like we're competing. The difference is we cannot use their Do Not Harm site, right? We had to use our own to promote it and do everything else. And so that's why it's the same thing. It's just us.
Is the site something our buddy made for us? You?
Yeah. Our Mr. Ralph.
Yeah. He's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very, very cool. I got to make some money.
Yeah, so do I.
All right, let's go do it.
All right, make it a great day. If you guys have any questions or answers, reach out to us. Okay, Nanu. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Live long and prosper.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.